Well, hello and welcome to the Big Bear Math channel. Today's focus is taking the derivative using the chain rule. So the chain rule should look something like this. The derivative of f of g of x equals f prime of g of x times g prime of x. Now let me put that into a little nicer language for you. Here's what we're doing. We're taking the derivative of the outside, keeping the inside, and then times the derivative of the inside. And that's all this rule says. F is on the outside, g is on the inside. Take the derivative of the outside, keep the inside, times the derivative of the inside. So question 1, y equals 3x minus 2 to the 5th power. So the first thing you just need to do is recognize that you have chain rule. And you're always asking yourself, do I have an inside? And if it's wrapped in parentheses, you have an inside. And this 5 is hanging out on the outside, so I just labeled them inside and outside. All right, now we're time to take the derivative. So dy dx, the derivative of y, is equal to, now just have that saying in your head, derivative of the outside. Well, the outside is a power, so we'll just apply the power rule. 5, keep the inside, raised to the 4th, now times the derivative of the inside. Well, the inside was 3x minus 2. You can rewrite it for yourself, and the derivative of 3x minus 2 is 3. So when I clean that puppy up, I get 15 times 3x minus 2 to the 4th. And it's that simple. So let me say it again. Identify the inside and the outside. Take the derivative of the outside, keep the inside, okay, subtract your 1 for the exponent, and then take the derivative of the inside. Number 2, y equals the square root of 4x minus 6. Now, again, do you have an inside and an outside? Well, I think the inside is very clear because this is in the radical. Maybe if you rewrite this, it'll make it even more clear. This is really 4x minus 6, all raised to the 1/2 power. I can rewrite a root as a exponent. So now again, I hope the inside is obvious and the outside is obvious. So dy dx equals derivative of the outside, so 1/2, keep the inside. Okay, now subtract 1, so minus your 2 over 2 gets me a negative 1/2. Now times the derivative of the inside. Well, your inside, remember, was 4x minus 6, so its derivative is just 4. If I clean that up, I can multiply the 1/2 and the 4 to get 4x minus 6 to the negative 1/2. Perhaps that's not a choice if it's multiple choice. Again, we can clean that up. Negative exponents you can just rewrite in the denominator. So I would say that's 2 over the square root of 4x minus 6. Let's try another. H of x is equal to f of g of x. Find h prime of 1. So first thing I just want to take note of again is, do I have the chain rule? Remember, just identify an inside and outside and you know you've got chain. G of x is sitting inside f, who is on the outside. So I definitely have a chain rule. Remember, if you say the word of, that guy is sitting inside of that one. All right, so the rule says take the derivative, then substitute 1 in. So let's slow down and get our derivative. H prime of x equals derivative of the outside, f prime, keep the inside, times the derivative of the inside. Now that you have your chain rule, we're going to carefully substitute in 1. H prime of 1 equals f prime of g of 1 times g prime of 1. Now we just follow our order of operations. This g of 1 is inside f prime, so I'm going to start inside. G of 1. I go to my g, I go to my 1, they meet at 2. So I can say this is really f prime of 2 times g prime of 1. If I keep going, f prime of 2, here's f prime of 2 is negative 3, times g prime of 1 is 4. So I get a total of negative 12. Well, that does it for intro to the chain rule. Hopefully you found that helpful. If you need any more help, please visit us on our YouTube channel at Big Bear Math.